you're the good one.
Rise of the Rune Lords, Chapter 2, Session 25.
I'll give
Oh
you
god,
a
are we live already?
This session is brought to you by fans. They blow stuff.
Worst intro ever.
Yes.
The party, having done some very significant property damage, and very significant bleeding all over the place, is going to find security deposit on the Shadow Clock difficult to get back.
Yeah, Club Soda will get that right out.
None of them died, however, permanently anyway,
Which is amazing.
and is now
Despite all their best efforts.
We're good at our job.
part of your stairway up is collapsed, but your current enemy is under some of the tower, so that's heartening anyway. What you doing?
Right. So, who's feeling like a nap?
I'm
Me?
loading roll 20.
Okay.
What am I doing?
I feel like
There
it's
he
loading
is.
because I didn't die.
Wow. Oh no, okay, there's where I track my spells.
You guys might be happy.
As long as I get healed up, I'm good to move on.
Well, Raina's got the wand.
Let me load my character sheet. Bibba-dibba-dim. Bibba-dibba-doom.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna I would like to proceed if there is anybody like, running around upstairs and like are about to like run down and shoot us in the head, or something like that.
You look up, and you get a piece of dust right in the eyeball.
Ow!
I profusely blink as I'm looking down, somewhat annoyed.
All right.
After a little while, you work it out.
Who needs poking with a stick of curing things?
I'll take a poking.
All right. We go up to Jerome and we go poke.
What?
DM, would you like to oppose that? 2d8 plus 2.
Me too, please, when you are done.
Yeah, take his.
Okay.
Alright. And then I walk up to Turkar and I go poke. Ew. DM, please. I mean, yeah.
Delightful.
Anybody need additional pokings?
What tab in
Oh,
the character sheet in Roll20 has HP in it?
Common, but there's also an all tab, so probably live on the all tab these days. Four, I think.
Okay.
I knew not of this all tab till just now.
This is news. It's totally news to me.
Yep. It's magic.
Part of the slowest thing in that character sheet is switching tabs, so having an all tab helps a lot.
Can we get the GM to talk into the microphone?
I am. You need to listen.
Now you are.
We
So-
need you to implant the microphone in your face.
So while they're doing that, I will go up the stairs.
I mean, will you? Because part of the stairs are collapsed.
Well, I will go up as far as I can, and then maybe I'll jump across. Who knows?
Or maybe he'll jump off to his doom.
All right.
Probably
Ooh.
that, but who knows?
Who knew?
Okay. So
Hey,
Okay,
car buddy,
that's-
you want to come inside?
should probably put a little arrow on that but you got it right. So that's that way. So you start going up the stairs.
Or do
How far are you gonna go up the stairs?
as far as I can until there's no more stairs.
Shit. Okay.
Or at least until I'm on the next floor.
Well, if you stand on the stairs at all, you're gonna be like there.
Like where?
Like, pay attention to the rest of the map.
Right.
Which way am I going? Am I
Right.
going to the right?
Right.
Hey! The
Follow the arrows.
stairs,
It's like being in
stairs
an
look great.
Follow the arrows. It's like being in an IKEA.
Ah!
Interesting.
Don't make them like they used to.
I don't trust it.
So it's
I'm
not like
following.
an actual floor itself, it's just stairs all the way around?
I'm
Yeah,
following,
it's a-
by the way.
Spiral staircase around the inside of the tower.
Okay. How far up are the stairs intact?
The gap seems to be above you, like on the next circuit.
Huh? So we're just going to leave the room? I guess the room left.
What?
Pick your car.
How'd you do that so fast?
Yep.
Woo, I'm straight off the map. I just ran up the stairs, out a window.
Hold on, people.
See, I actually went around one square at a time. You guys are cheating.
No, you jumped halfway across the map. I went around one square at a time.
No.
By the way, as you're on the stairs, you notice that they're pretty nasty.
Ew.
Um,
Nasty how?
like
Uh-huh.
they're pretty in poor condition.
Like, are they calling me Miss Jackson?
Yeah, they've pulled away from part of the wall in places. How? I know you were up there kind of early because you're like, I'm going up them stairs. Reyna and Jerome, how closely are you following?
Fairly closely.
I'd say probably a few steps back. You know,
Like, I'm
if
not-
they're
I'm
If
not
they're gonna
breathing
fall,
down
I-
his neck.
If they're gonna fall, I'd like to not go down like with them.
We're not breathing down his neck, but we're, coming along.
Reyna, as you pull up behind Galadriel,
Well, to be fair, the only reason I got that close was because he stopped moving because you told everybody to wait.
yeah, but so then you didn't wait? Is that what you're telling me? So this happens anyway, is what I'm telling you. Make me reflex save.
Ooh.
That's what we get for not listening to the DM.
I was already there before you said to hold
No.
on. I'm so
I-
confused.
I listened.
Who wants to make a reflex save?
I don't even know how to do
Galadriel
this,
and
apparently.
Reyna need to make reflex saves.
There it is. Does a 24 work? Because we both got a 24.
Yeah. Part of the stair.
Who's this David H. guy? It's so minty now.
I don't
Part-
even pretty cool though. I'll take it.
Part of the stair crumbles and falls away as you get real close to where Caldrell is, and it creaks horribly. You both manage to sort of spread out in opposite directions, away from the broken center section of stair.
Well, Raina,
Yes.
Raina, as much as I enjoy the feel of your boobs on my back, we should leave space for Jesus in this endeavor.
Maybe you should let me go first so that I can check the stairs for safety.
But I went first.
And didn't check for shit.
Well, I mean, that's your job.
But I'm not first.
It's going to be kind of hard for you to get to first, because this is narrow and rickety as shit.
Alright, just actually check next time. Roof!
I just push him out the stairs. It's okay.
Caladriel barks in defiance.
To change position on the stair without going down and starting again, because it is a narrow stair, you would have to make an acrobatics check to come out over the banister and
What if
hold
what
on
if
to
I-
stuff.
What if I laid down and just have her walk over me? I mean, that's how it works with most women in my life.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. You get the sense that that's not wildly different than two people standing really, really close to each other. In fact, it's probably worse because they're basically two people standing in exactly the same spot.
I don't know. If he's laying down, he'd be spread over about 3 stairs instead of just standing on one.
Well, you weren't standing on one when you were next to each other.
We were never next to each other. Look how we are on the map. He was 3 stairs above where I am.
You are in adjacent 5-foot squares.
Yes.
You are next to each other.
But the stairs are going this way. We aren't on the same stair. That's physically impossible. If we were on the same stair, I would actually
That's
legitimately be next
not
to him.
what I'm saying. You are adjacent to each other.
You're saying that we're standing next to one another on the same stair.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Look
You're
at the
saying
map.
that the integrity of the stairs is fickle, spanning multiple stairs.
Look at the map. That's how you are to each other. It's bad. Not rocket science.
Okay, but we're not standing on... We just lost somebody. Not standing on the same step.
He's saying that doesn't matter. That you're not he's saying you're not standing on the same step, but it doesn't matter that you're standing on the same step or not.
That doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense. You approached Caladriel, you got close to him, the stairway creaked, and a section of it pulled away from the wall and fell into the rest of the tower.
Is this a wooden staircase?
Yes, for
Did it-
very, very, very generous definitions of wood.
Did it land on Trakar?
No, Trakar is outside.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
So he is. Look at that.
Maybe we should wait for Birdman.
He's not even in the hangout anymore. Something tragic happened. Hello, little hot puppy.
That Jakar's new nickname, Little Hot Puppy.
No, Coco, get the hell away from me. You are, like, really warm. No, I just looked down at Gypsy because she's sitting there panting pitifully because it's hot in here. And just because I looked at her and said something, didn't make any move to pet her or touch her or anything, Coco has to come over and stick her hot dog face in my lap. Like, go away. We're not doing this. Apparently they tried to kill each other today. Because it's hot and they're cranky. Waiting for Josh. Waiting. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Huzzah!
Okay, so apparently I'm having some awful technical difficulties here. Every time I try to open up the journal, it crashes Google Chrome. So that's weird and inconvenient, and I apologize.
New and exciting stuff.
Sure.
Do you need me to control your character sheet?
That would be ideal, yes, because I can
Okay.
do the Hangouts and do Roll20, but the minute I try to open up anything else, it goes complete.
That's all you
Tits up.
get. Is just that. Alright. You are going to have to tell me what it is that you need to do and all that jazz. Anyway. So, Caladrel is moving up a stairs.
Caladrel
Is the,
yes, moving up the stairs.
is the hand that moves Trikar bringing him in?
He can move himself, he just didn't have access to his
Oh, I see.
character sheet.
I mean, he's outside of the building. Somebody should probably notify him of what is going on.
I'm over top of the front of the front door, so I'm just like.
I kind of figured that I would have told him what was going on when I poked him with the wand.
Well, apparently it didn't work.
Hey, Trikar! Trikar!
I'm a coming. From my position now, am I going up the ladder wall, yes? Got it.
Around.
That's up where you are now.
Delightful, thank you.
And these stairs are a little rickety, so don't get too close to any of the rest of us.
Also, like, don't jump up and down a lot.
Also
Maybe use your wings to make yourself a little lighter.
also don't cough or sneeze or look at it the wrong way.
No blinking.
No blinking.
No, you can blink, but only the left eye.
Also,
Blink
don't
your
say
right
hard or
eye.
moist
You're
word
screwed.
wizard.
Uh-huh. I don't like these stairs.
Yeah, they're not my favorite either.
They don't like you either.
Caladrel, what do you see? What's going on?
Can we silence our phones?
No.
Jeroom, you are in a non-existent piece of stairwell.
I assume that this is part of like the just join between the.
I'm sure it probably is, but why are you so close to me?
Make me a reflex save, Jeroom and Reyna.
Thanks!
Yay!
Reyna, make me another reflex save.
Seriously? Because the first one wasn't good enough? Great. That's great.
Jeroom,
Uh-huh.
as you come up behind Reyna, the stair section that you are standing on pulls suddenly away from the wall. Reyna, you flatten out against the side of the tower. Jeroom, you are knocked sideways and go through the banister.
Yay!
Reyna is unable to keep a hand on you.
Oh, is that what the second one was for?
Oh, that's at least 2 stories.
So roll me.
Jesus.
Roll me. Jesus. Roll me 2d6.
So, not to add insult to injury, but I have a brilliant question. After having just told Turkar not to get super close to any of the rest of us, why did you just creep up my backside?
The jumping between the two maps confused me.
I mean, can you blame them?
Jeroom, you managed to land somewhat all right. You don't manage to fold up any limbs underneath you in painful and dangerous ways, so you take 4 points of falling damage.
That's like a third of his HP bar. A fifth.
Only my pride was hurt. And my spleen.
Oh, your spleen. You don't need that. Quit fucking around. Let's go. I, of course, am only jibing him after I found out that he's not mortally wounded.
Why wait?
Trakar, at the point that you have reached, there is a damage section right in front of you, and also there is a significantly more damaged section further up that you saw Jerome plummet through.
Okay.
Hey!
Does it,
Oh no, he wasn't on a lower level. Never mind.
so I would like to try to do my wing-assisted jump fly business and see if I can just fly to the top of the stairwell, because I hate these stairs.
Alright, give me just a second to rolls that. Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
Stairs are pretty terrible.
Blah. Why does his not look like mine? There it is. Alright, we're looking for jump with wing assist.
Oh, that sounds right.
So I'm guessing that what you're doing is sort of leaping off into the center of the tower.
Yes, and then attempting, if I can, to fly all the way to the top as best I can.
Yeah, you where you are is basically 2 stories, because you're at the end of the spiral of the first level of stairs. You got a pretty decent amount of fall to try to get your wings under you. So, yeah.
Alright, well there is no jump in here. Would it be an acrobatics? Like, I know that somewhere in here says something about jumping with wing assist. I'm gonna try this and see if this is a thing. Yes, okay.
That's it.
Yeah, he fucking does it. Amazing.
All right. So you just suddenly and very dramatically, deletes himself. Just swan dives over the banister towards the empty center of the tower, and just extends both wings. Comes about 1.5 feet from the cobbles at the bottom of the tower before swooping back up. Make a fly check.
Okay. Okay. Blah, bitches! Ooh.
Jakar, you are having a little bit of trouble gaining any altitude, but you have managed to keep yourself from falling. You are roughly, like your head is roughly at the level of the stair that you were standing on.
So, I'm getting irritated at this point because this is not working. So I am probably, a half story or 3/4 of a story from the ground?
Yeah.
Perhaps a landing, shake it off, stretch, and retry would be in order.
Are you going back for the stairs, or are you going down to the ground?
No, the ground is safer. I mean, theoretically.
All right. So you can get down to the ground, which puts you about there. And I guess we'll let you pick that up. Caladriel,
Yes.
what you doing? We'll get back to Johnny in front of the thing.
Well, I'd like to make a quick first. Would Trikari, would you say you shake it off swiftly?
I would.
All right.
Shake it off.
All right, this landing here, would this maybe be wide enough for somebody to pass?
is a little bit easier. Like somebody could sort of semi-straddle the corner banister and kind of get past if they wanted to. Make me a knowledge engineering check.
Right? And I eyeball Reyna, and I point at her so she makes sure she knows to not get close while I'm checking this shit out.
I'm staying right here.
Well, it seems alright to me.
I mean, you're standing on it, so
Well, hell, why not? Come on up. But take my word for it. I know these.
I'm going to very carefully take one step forward.
And I will plant myself against the wall as if I was made of gold.
okay.
Do I hear any squeakings?
Yeah, every time you move on these stairs, there is sound.
But is it the level of squeaking that I heard in the two, like, near catastrophic instances I was around for?
No, you have not quite heard actual anchorages pulling out of the wall
Okay.
in catastrophic failure.
Is the brown one under your desk?
No.
Okay. Alright. I am going to put a foot on the next step up and very, very slowly shift my weight from back foot to front foot. But if I hear anything going wonky, I'm backing off.
Okay. As you approach where Galadriel is and slowly shift your weight, you do get increased creaking sounds.
I back off immediately.
Make a perception check
Okay.
and/or knowledge engineering.
Alright. Skills. Do I even have... I do, surprisingly enough, but we're gonna do this one instead, because it's better. Wow! That was amazing!
So it makes a lot of noise, but it seems like it didn't shift as much as your previous experiences.
Alright. Can I do the knowledge engineering now to try and determine what that means?
Yeah.
Do I notice any shifting?
No, you don't really notice much in the way of shifting.
I don't really know things about things.
I don't know. Like, it's the things attached to the wall everywhere. So that is kind of the same. But, like, you know, Galadriel, you're looking around and the anchors on both sides seem to still be where they are.
I'm gonna lend out a little bit of a helping hand here, guys. And by hand, I mean disc.
Oh, yeah, that's super beneficial. Why didn't we think of this before?
All right, while he's doing that, Trakar, what are you doing?
I would like to attempt another go at the whole flying thing, seeing as how it did not go well this last attempt.
Alright, so...
You got some area down here. You could run start as an option. Like, depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah, I would like to do a kind of a running start and then jump into the air and then attempt my flight.
All right.
Alright.
Probably the best good, the most run up that you could hope for is to sort of start from outside the building and then, like, try to push off of the pile of rubble at the back of the building.
Ooh, I like that idea. Let's try that.
Alright. So what am I rolling for this?
Well, Jerome, what are you doing with your disc of force?
Well, so first I'm going to use it to get over this hole that I'm standing in front of. So I just put it over this kind of weak spot that was there before. Step onto the disc and then step onto the next step, which puts me here at this other spot.
Yep.
Now I send the disc over to what would be like the best spot over here, like in this spot, so she could like step onto that and then over, or what?
Honestly, I don't like the idea of trying to clamber over the railing. Like, why don't you put it right on top of this hole right here, and I'll just come back down the stairs and get on it.
Well, I mean, I could put it right in front of you. You can just step on it.
That works too.
All right. So.
All right.
Takar, make me the jumpy thing and the flyy thing.
All right. So this is the regular jumpy thing.
Yep. Plus you get a bonus for running, so that's super good.
And
you
then
run outside real quick, and then through the doors, and hit the tongue of the wagon with one foot, a flap, the other foot grabs a higher piece of rubble, and you push, and you get another flap. So you have a good launch. And then we need a fly check.
seriously?
Well, you do manage to sort of hover a little bit. You didn't smack into the wall.
I don't have anything like in my journal like holding me back in my character sheet. Do I like being fatigued or any exhausted, any of that nonsense?
No, you have a +9 to fly, but I keep rolling 2s.
Like you haven't fallen. You're still in the air. Like you can make another fly check in a little bit to see if you can start clawing up.
Okay.
All right, Serena, you're on the disc.
I am disking.
Your room is presumably transferring you to somewhere the other side of Caladrel.
Yep.
All right. I would like my disc back, please.
I step off of it gently.
Step off.
I bring the disc back to this spot.
Yep.
Step on a disc. Step off of the disc. And
Why don't you just ride the disc the whole way up?
I could ride up the stairs, but it's only able to be 3 feet from the surface.
Yeah.
So you can't actually
Oh.
use it as a elevator, just like maybe earlier sessions.
Like a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
But it does help with like horribly broken sections where you can like, oh, there's kind of a ledge that I'm balancing it on. Okay, so why don't you make another fly check, and Reyna, what are you doing now that you are where you are?
I'm very studiously examining the stairs.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I'm having to switch back and forth between his character sheet and mine.
They're terrible. All of the stairs are terrible.
Yes, but are any of them any particularly more terrible than others?
Well, the 15-foot section in front of you is missing. Is pretty much sitting on top of the flesh golem that you killed.
Nice.
Stairs. As well as a large portion of that wall, which is letting in a fair amount of daylight.
I don't have any brilliant ideas.
I say we burn the place down.
Yes.
Seems like a legitimate strategy.
Do we care about the people in this tower?
Okay, Trakar, yeah, 17. You start passing staircases. You manage to come up equal to the party,
Hey, guy.
sort of flabbing around in the middle. You
Hey,
try
guys.
particularly hard to make it look like it's not, an effort for you.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much typical of me, anyways, isn't it?
I buy it completely.
Yeah, he's got this down, boy.
Man, you learned how to fly real quick. You're gonna have to teach me at some point. Once I have wings as well.
Wait, you're gonna get wings?
I think I would like to. I mean, the arm is just the first step toward that.
Yeah, but arms don't make wings, buddy.
They do for alchemists. I mean, not actually, but it's what I'm doing.
That's a little scary.
I mean, it was like a choice between extra arms and wings, and I went with the arms first.
Yeah, I'm not insanely comfortable with that, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well that's nice. Make me perception checks.
Who?
Everybody.
Oh darn. Oh darn. Oh darn. Yay! I noticed things. Maybe.
Oh, and both Andrea and Andrea doing Drakar's sheet.
Sorry.
She's gone. Hold on.
That's how I'm making this look good, like I'm not doing anything, because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I buy it as well.
Okay. Calidrome, Jerome, and Reyna.
Mike,
Caloral, Jerome, and Reyna. You will notice a little bit of dust sort of falling through the sunlight that is now streaming through the hole in the side of the tower. Seems to be coming from above. Reyna will notice the thing, and I can't because she's not here. Whisper. You, Caladrel, and Jerome noticed a little bit of dust being caught in the sunlight that was falling down from above.
Sunlight in the dust, you say? Huh.
Well, we
Interesting.
can either call out to it or we can go up and see what it is.
Well,
Raina's in front.
it looks to me like one of the bells might be moving. If I try to look even harder, do I see anything like moving around up there? Anything that might be potentially alive? It's actually looking less hard than I did a minute ago. I don't know what happened.
It's hard to really perceive anything in the dark top of the tower because of how well lit this section of tower is due to the
Right.
hole in the side of it. So you're
Right.
sort of peering into darkness that you can't quite. If you were up higher and you were sort of past the sunlight in the hole, you'd probably be able to appreciate the dark area a little better.
All right. I don't have any brilliant ideas on how to get across the hole. Does anybody have any brilliant ideas on how to get across the hole?
Take
I
a running jump.
I think of a brilliant idea. Maybe if we got like twine, like I might have some twine in my sewing kit, and we
I
could just,
definitely have twine.
like that would hold, I'm sure.
I mean, if Raina wasn't in front of me now, I could have jumped across this thing already.
It's a 15-foot jump with like
Sure
at
is.
least 5 feet of elevation gain.
Sure is.
Basically a 20-foot jump.
How much can people normally jump?
Out of sheer curiosity, and I understand if you can't tell me, what's the DC on a 20-foot jump?
A lot.
I can't tell you.
Well, I mean, was there a ladder anywhere?
No, there's a staircase.
Yeah, but like a little like short ladder.
There's a wagon.
A wagon. But the wagon was on fire.
I believe I had a Holocaust cloak.
And a wheelbarrow. Well, I mean, Jerome wants to send me his floating disc back.
I do?
I'll let Caladrel get in front of me, and he can try and make his running jump.
See, this is why I was in front. I had both the balls and the lack of forethought to do things like this.
The hole in the side of the tower, like the tower wall is fairly thick, and it's sort of slightly below where the stairs would be.
But, like, okay, so you're saying that I could, in theory, walk on the top of the bricks that are part of the wall?
Or do like a butt shuffle across it.
Butt shuffle?
Yeah, well, also it's considered a surface.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll try that. And then I'll be out of Caladrel's way so that he can just leap into oblivion. Alright.
Or crash through the stairs below.
That also is a possibility.
Yeah, he'll make it, and then the stairs on the other side will give out because he jumped on them.
Alright, right? Which is why I'm going first, so I can be stranded up here.
Caladril jumps on the landing he's currently on.
It creaks somewhat, but does not collapse.
Have some faith.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. How do I go about getting onto the wall over here?
That would be an acrobatics check.
Fuck me.
Uh, you can have the floating disc, like, right next to you. Like,
There's nothing
here. Oh, right, yeah, no, that's true.
nothing underneath me.
You could
Or
put it
underneath
on
the disc,
wall.
rather.
Put it on the wall. Make that a more even surface.
Would that work?
It would give you a little bit more. Like it could be like half hanging off.
All right. Well, I will step onto the floating disc. Is it still an acro check?
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
That's the
And-
car.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
So it is. Heh.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Make me a reflex save.
Double fuck.
Also, Jerome, make me a reflex save.
I'm bad at this. Not that so much. That I'm fairly good at.
Okay. Jerome, hello.
I'm getting there. I had to, like, click on myself first.
Jerome doesn't do anything. He just sort of stares at you, open, slack-jawed.
Like, that was a dumb thing.
He does that thing where he reaches out and says, "Oh."
Oh,
You sort of misjudge where this disc of force actually starts. You manage to fall prone, but successfully enough that only half of you is now, or a little less than half of you, is now hanging out the outside of the tower, looking straight down the side of the tower.
Gadzooks!
You are there. And prone.
Okay.
Car, what would you like to do?
I would like to fly to the highest point and hopefully find a landing area.
Alright, make me a fly check.
Doo-ba-doo.
27. You just sort of look around at everybody and just do a couple of, like, very large flaps. And just up. Just start clawing your way up. You make 2 stories worth of up. With your fly speed, which I believe is... do you know what fly speed is?
Hold on.
I found there.
Alright. Speed. Where do it say? Speed. It doesn't say. Oh, wait. It says macro and speeds. Fly is 30 feet.
Okay. So, yeah, you basically make it up a couple of stories. The stairs here are...
Non-existent,
I mean,
seemingly.
this is actually a little... It's only on the side. The tower gets... That's a little misleading. That's why I have the line over here, because this section starts there. It's actually... The tower gets narrower, so they stop doing the stairs the right way. There's some windows up that you passed. Also, if you'd like to make a perception check...
Okay. Oh, wrong one. This one. And... Oh my god, so much scrolling in the Alt tab.
I kind of switch back to the individual tabs from the old
Yeah,
tab.
me too, because this is terrible.
All right.
Dave, are you fanning again?
Again, still, always.
Well, it's weird because it said that your microphone was muted, but I can still hear it. What am I hearing if not you?
I think Josh also might have like a fan or something.
Drakar, you see some movement about 1.5-ish, 3/4, 1 3/4 stories up, right around the bells.
Hey guys, I see stuff.
Seems to be sort of a figure.
Delightful.
Sure, we'll get right on it.
I
Is it
I
good
straight.
stuff?
Yeah, what?
Is it good stuff? Is it loot and stuff?
No. It's like murder, death, mayhem.
Oh, that's not good stuff.
Am I in a position that I think I could probably throw a weapon at it?
No, you don't think so. From where you are, it's like around the side of a bell. It's like too much cover. You could try, but it's got a lot of cover. You're just sort of seeing around things.
So, but I can tell it's using the bell as cover somewhat, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to fly up to the bell and hit the bell with my entire body weight in an effort to smash the person with the bell.
Okay. Hold on.
Someone cue that wrecking ball song.
I really don't want to picture Drakar. Okay, never mind. It's in my head.
You're welcome.
Too late.
I do it for the fans.
If he doesn't sing the thing, it doesn't count.
You came in like a wrecking Strix.
If you don't sing the thing, it doesn't count.
I don't know the song.
I only know that phrase. I mean, it's not really.
The only time I've ever heard that song was when Anne Hathaway did it in the
Celebrity.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're
lip sync battle.
That's all you need to know of it. As long as you know the hook, you can do the line.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. That one wasn't as good as when Ron Jeremy did it.
Yeah.
I liked The Rock doing Taylor Swift.
That was just creepy. I don't care.
Oh, I like The Rock. He's funny.
He is funny, but that was just wrong. That was almost as bad as Channing Tatum's wife doing his dance moves from Magic Mike to him when they were on the show together.
All
That's a
right,
little
make
creepy.
a strength check.
Boo boo ba doo ba doo ba doo boom. And a boom. Yes, no?
Nothing happened.
I clicked a thing. I swear I
Nothing
did. Nothing's happening. I don't
also,
understand.
another perception.
Heh. For some reason, that thing isn't working. I'm in the core tab. I'm clicking. Clicking. I got excited. The strength button. Nothing is happening.
From Drakar.
Hold on. Only do one thing at a time. The first thing I was doing didn't work. Perceive.
Okay. Trakar, as you come sort of sailing up, were you trying to get like inside the bell or like the side of the bell?
Whichever I thought was going to lead me with more effort and more bang for my buck, so to say.
Probably easier for you to get to the side of the bell. Um, as you come up, that figure starts to resolve. You know, you get a better look at it as you're making your way for it. Also, I need that strength check.
I don't know why it's not working. I don't understand.
Then roll it. So you notice that the figure seems to be wielding a knife against the ropes that support the bell.
Oh, well, that's cute.
I
How
will
is it
now.
that your strength bonus is only a +1?
I will now ask you, as you notice this about halfway up to your plan, what would you like to do?
I would like to chuck a javelin directly at the guy's dick.
Okay, so you do not make contact with the bell, and you stop
No,
a little bit of a hovery distance and try to get a better bead on him.
while also trying my best not to get directly underneath what would turn into a bird cage.
Right. So you change your. You have to change your flight pattern dramatically. Make me a fly check,
Okay.
because you were pulling for all it was worth to smash into that bell. You managed to, back some air, and sort of bump into the sort of the bell behind you. You have probably about a 3/4 shot on the guy.
I'm
So if you would like to javelin, you have my javelin. He has 1/4 cover.
at this point, because I just bumped the bell and I'm getting kind of hyped and was excited, I go enraged.
Crap, I don't even know how to do that on your character sheet.
Do the checkbox.
Yeah, it's
But on
towards
what
the top.
page?
All of them, I think. You just
On
scroll
the alt
up.
tab, you're on the alt tab, but otherwise it's core with the buffs. Oh yeah, the buffs are at the top these days.
Boom. Okay.
Also, I would need everyone to roll initiatives after Takar's attack.
Okay, so he's hucking a javelin, correct?
Correct.
Yes. So does a 17 hit the target?
Since I had to switch layers, we're going to come back. A 17 does, but we need to roll a D100. Which 25 do you want to fail?
What do you mean? Like high or low? Is that what you're asking me?
Well, no,
You can
he
pick
has.
any group of 25 numbers between 1 and 100, and that will be the failure.
Oh. We'll do 1 through 25.
Okay.
That's not how you roll. That
Oh.
was a D0.
Yeah, but I crit rolled that D0.
And also fucked me in every way possible there.
All right. So you do manage to get that javelin around the edge of the bell and strike your opponent true.
For
Nice.
maximum damage, no less.
6
Yes.
damage. You get sort of a gibbering, a couple of different voices. Yeah, they found us. Yes, they did. But a couple of them kind of, like, you sort of recognize, like, Aldern Foxglove, It's a couple of different people, like in that statement. The voice changes multiple times.
Poops.
Guys, the devil is up here.
Kill it.
Just don't let it invite you to dinner.
Well, if you do, eat with a very long fork.
Are you back?
Okay, so I need to do boop. Need to do some knits.
Caladrel, where's your initiative?
Sorry, nobody told me about that buff thing, so I'm putting in my mutagen.
Nobody what?
The buff thing for the character sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Supplies!
Well, like, sometimes we gotta do things on our own.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yep. Okay. So, it is at this time, Trakar, you see a couple other of these figures creep up to the bell. Yep. And one of them starts to swing the bell more and more dramatically. And then the other one makes a wide, sweeping hack at the support ropes. Down in the lower levels, you look up to see a bell start swinging back and forth with a clong, 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 rip. And
That's
it
not a good sound.
starts to get a lot bigger real fast.
Yay. My favorite thing.
Jeroom and Caladrel,
Yeah.
I need you to make reflex saves as the bell rips from its moorings on the outward swing and comes sailing towards your side of the tower.
I'm still waiting to do that running jump I never got to do.
Would you have come over there while I was half out the window and risk knocking me out?
Yes, I would.
He's such a true friend.
Like I said, lack of forethought.
Well, I apparently should have had you climb the stairs in initiative.
Oh, it's reflex?
Yep.
My bad. Let me scroll all the way back up. God damn it. Stop. Okay, stop scrolling. There we go. I know it's not in the notes, but elves also have an immunity to falling bound.
Right. It's a bell affinity or something like that.
Yep.
It's an immunity to charm. Chimes. It's an immunity to chimes.
It's a learned immunity.
Okay.
It's not a normal thing. It's only alchemists.
You swear just in the back of your mind as you see this thing coming down, you think The bells!
They're calling.
They
No,
deafen me.
Those are the pipes. The pipes call.
The pipes.
Oh no, this one's calling.
Both of you flatten out against the wall as the bell smashes through the entire intervening section of stairs between the two of you, taking off little sections of stairs that used to be part of where you were standing. But you manage not to catch a bell in the face.
Which is, really the goal here.
So you entirely avoid
My
the
life's
belly.
goals.
Thank you, our English listeners.
Wait, what are we thanking those jerks for?
The bell
Everything.
end joke. And the bell sails down at the bottom of the tower and shatters on impact, sending bronze shards in a lot of different directions. It is super loud.
Wait, I thought Bellend was more Aussie than Brit.
That's an English thing. Okay. As was the Faceless Stalker's turn, trying to kill you with a bell.
So you know that running jump I wanted to do?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Do that thing. Make me an Acrobatics. Make me a reflex save.
And leap.
Buttons! Oh, buttons! Silly puppy.
Rolling.
Is that an enemy?
So just as I
Yes, it is.
just as I push off from that last step
Yeah.
and get some air, I believe I can fly. Starts playing out of nowhere.
I believe I can fly.
Think about it every night and day.
You make it to about there.
Shit.
Before you realize that
White elves can't jump.
that didn't get closer. It didn't get as close as you feel like it should have.
Not nearly. No.
No. So you desperately try to scrabble out for the edge of the wall where the hole is.
You
I'm
pull a
reaching for
dirt
Raina
gently.
first.
No. Go for the wall.
Raina's
I will help you up, but
So Raina's out of the way, but I'm reaching for her first. But
okay,
the
well
wall is
then
closer.
you definitely miss because Raina's behind you and you have to contort to try to get to her.
I know, because Raina's not within reach, I'm going for the wall.
Okay.
But Raina would have been my first target.
Okay.
If I'm
yeah.
going down, I'm
because he
taking
wants
somebody
to
with me.
pull me down with him is what's
Yep.
going on here.
You are unable to grab purchase as the little chunk of wall you grab simply follows you down. As you plummet through,
Can I do a reflex save to try and catch his sorry behind?
no, you are prone and facing the wrong way. So you plummet through 2 stories of tower.
Even with a 19 reflex, that's harsh.
Them's the DCs.
Man, I feel like if you had done one better, you wouldn't be falling to your death right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned Black and Forthon a few times.
So,
I didn't know that you were, actually masochistic.
Damn it, I've got an elixir of jump that I never prepared. This should have been
Jerome?
perfect.
So you don't actually have it.
No, I know it. I just never prepare it.
Ouch.
Droom is a quick free action. Pulls out a piece of paper and writes the number 1 followed by a 0 and holds it up.
I wouldn't give him a 10 for that.
Well, the French judge is always generous.
Oh,
Okay, make me an acrobatics. You're not falling on the best stuff from this vantage point.
How do
Okay.
you guys keep letting me do this?
Uh, we try to stop, but then eventually we stop trying to stop you.
Well,
you
this
yelled
is
at me for getting in front of you to stop you from doing this stupid thing.
You
Well, at
take
least there's a corpse to cushion me.
you take 10 points of falling onto lower level damage, knocking the wind out of you rather severely. You're pretty sure that stabbing pain that you just got in your back as you fell
I fell on my keys.
is a piece of bell.
Oh god.
And you take 4 piercing damage from a bronze shard.
I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Well, I
Are you
mean,
dead?
if something's worth doing, like falling 2 stories and getting seriously injured, it's worth doing right.
Reyna, as
Yeah.
you're contemplating your mortality and looking out of the side of the tower going, oh, I think I can see the hotel from here. You
I
heard
hear an elf go, "Ah!"
yeah, you heard a, yep, nope, no, poof, ow.
So I'm laying on my stomach.
Yeah.
I'm on the floating disc.
The floating disc was like half on the wall, half in the empty space. So you are half on the floating disc. Your like thighs are on it. Almost half of you is actually external to the tower. But you've got
But the parts of me that are
arms
actually supported by something, what are they supported?
mostly on wall
Okay.
and somewhat on floating disc.
Okay. So, I am going to sort of windmill my arms back until I come in contact with the wall. And I'm going to jiggle the wall a little bit to make sure that it's holding before I hoist myself up and sort of scooch backward until the rest of me is on the floating disc as well.
All right. So you come stand up, come back into the tower and stand.
I'm not standing.
Oh, okay. So
I am not standing.
you
I am
sim-
on the floating disc.
You simply scooch backwards.
Yep.
Until you are half on the wall and half not on the wall on the inside of the tower, which is half on the wall and floating disc and half on the floating disc and nothing.
Okay. Once I get to that point, I am going to basically, I'm kneeling on the thing, like I'm kneeling on my shins, and I'm looking up.
Okay.
So, because I know that there's stuff going on up there, I saw it happening before, and then a bell just whooshed past me, and then an elf just whooshed past me, and I want to know if now with that bell being gone, if I can see anybody that isn't Turkar.
Yes, you do see several figures balanced on sort of a catwalky kind of area around what you assume must have held a bell.
All right. I'm going to draw my bow and knock an arrow and run out of actions.
Okay. There's a little more catwalk here than the map would indicate. So, the figure in front of you, Trakar, pulls the javelin out of his shoulder.
Well, I mean,
Does he hiss angrily? I feel like he hisses angrily.
There's definitely It's real unnerving because instead of having facial features or really much of any distinguishing features, they're just sort of a swirly mass of folds of undulating skin that occasionally seems to form itself into some person's face or other and fades equally as quickly into a roiling mass of folded skin.
That's gross. You're gross.
And he does the thing.
He dies
He dies instantly.
of his own ugliness. You ugly. You ugly. Your mama says you ugly.
He takes out the javelin from his shoulder, hisses at you angrily, and will throw it back at you.
That's cute.
Interesting. Guessing a 9 doesn't hit your AC though.
No.
Is it proficient with the javelin?
No, it is not. But it definitely rolled a natural 20 on throwing it. Apparently, it learned pretty quickly.
I see what you did there. I do it back at you.
Learn my expert technique.
So, roll 1d6. You take a javelin to a sort of the thigh area as it starts to curve back down.
What's with the modifier?
Strength.
Trakar, do you know that you don't seem to have your strength bonus added into your thing here?
No.
Hold on, I'm looking into it.
Well, let me know how much additional health I should take off. You take 5 points of getting stabbed in the thigh with a javelin damage.
God damn it.
He draws out a long sword. And then doesn't do anything else because like he had to pull a javelin out of himself. Drakar.
He needs to die.
So since he was enraged when he threw it, that gives him a bonus to strength, but I'm not currently able to see what that bonus is, which is weird.
Do like a melee attack or something. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. I added the thing in.
What's the number? It should say what the number is in the core.
It doesn't, because it just has his regular number there. It doesn't say.
There should be something in the enhancement column.
No, it's got the total is 13, the mod is 1, the base is 15, enhancement 0, miscellaneous -2, and then it says buffs 4. But it doesn't actually give me the sum total of all of this stuff. So I assume that means that...
A penalty for some reason.
Well, if I'm enraged, it does give me penalties.
No, it was
That's
already.
strength.
You were already at the -2. I don't know what that was from, but it was in here.
Probably fatigue is selected from last rage.
Let me see. I don't even know where to find that.
Okay, so what are you doing anyway? Because this doesn't really need to stop us.
I want to scythe him to death. So I move in appropriately, and if I can't attack, I attack.
Okay, are you maintaining a flying stance, or are you trying to come up and land on one of the catwalks and then go get him?
I'm wanting to land and get on the ground and attack.
Okay. So one of these bar areas, you can be on either side of them. It's kind of like a 5-foot space there. You're probably just sort of going straight ahead there and landing.
Yes.
All right. You do that, and you make your scythe attack.
So they're
Okay.
about there, I guess.
Well,
So.
you have to go to the other side. You can't reach him from there.
Wrong thing.
Okay.
Not a reach button. There you go.
All right. I would like to scythe his head from his body.
All right. Nope.
Apparently, this flying thing's wearing me out.
All right. Something is wrong with his macro. So just everybody hold up a second, because if you mouse over that thing, it's like, okay, so you have like 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it, though.
Oh, I guess it's got the melee attack bonus in there, and that's the 7.
Okay. Your room.
Who can I see from where I'm at? Because I don't think I'm really moving anywhere.
You can see some dim figures sort of around there. It's a little difficult for you to make out who is who, but you did see like one of them. You sort of remember one of them was flying recently and landed, so you're thinking, yeah, that
Is
one's probably Jakar.
okay, so I could. Would I have any confidence in that, and who's obviously not Drakar, and if for the shadowy figures I do see, would they be considered fully covered?
No, they only have about a quarter cover due to them sort of only being around the edges of a catwalk.
Okay, well, since they're not fully covered, I'm gonna go with uh, the best visible guy I can see, and do magic missile.
All right. So for you, probably the easiest guy to see is going to be the one that Drakar is engaging with. The other ones are sort of, you're looking through a catwalk to try to see them.
Catwalk. Yeah.
All right, 3 force missiles burst forth from your hands and weave through the catwalk, slamming into the figure and streaking past Drakar.
That's it for me then.
Okay. actually, I guess we should put you here because I'll say that it's really the catwalk's all the way around the outside. I think that makes more sense.
So the damage to that guy that he hit with the javelin the first time, there was no modifier on it. It was just a d6.
Yeah.
It should have had plus 2 for his regular strength, and then plus another 2 for his rage strength.
All right. Added. Okay, so this guy, he comes around here, steps out onto this sort of somewhat precarious area. And, of course, has to see how that works for him. Yeah, he comes to try to attack you, Drakkar. Steps out and sort of around onto a beam and slips backwards. And is dangling from the beam.
Aramis! You knew I would try to hang myself and you start the beam!
That's this guy over here, this guy over there. Okay. So this guy,
He gets extra bubbles. Oh, nope, he gets no bubbles.
tries to come down here and pull up the one that fell. And he just can't seem to pull him up. Galadriel.
Sorry, I lost my mouse for a second. So I am currently lounging comfortably, entirely comfortably, on a corpse and shards of broken bell, correct?
That is correct. Needless to say, you are prone.
Yep. I'm going to stay that way for a little bit and enjoy this reprieve. I'm going to quaff an elixir.
Alright.
That elixir is vomit swarm.
Vomit Swarm.
Bleh.
Alright, Galadriel has a refreshing aperitif. He gets a bit of a buzz. Anyway. Reyna.
Alright, so now there's a guy dangling.
There
And
is.
so- Is he like swinging back and forth? Is he a moving target?
Like, his core isn't. Like, he might be kicking his legs a little bit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot him. I hope.
Real visible from your side.
I don't suppose I could go for a sneak attack since he definitely isn't paying attention to me.
I will give it because he doesn't really have a dexterous ability.
Alright, let's see if I hit him first.
Actually, no, because you're too far away.
Blarg.
You were closer. That range sneak attacks have to be in 30.
Yeah.
Can't be that precisely, but you do hit him.
Woo!
It seems like you sunk an arrow into his butt.
You got an arrow in your butt. Hey, what happened to your butt? Hey everybody, take a look at Dag's butt.
All right, so this guy is facing Jakar. He's like, wow, I don't like this nonsense. So he takes a swing at you with his newly unsheathed longsword.
Shiny.
17 versus AC, which apparently matches.
Yep.
You take 7 slashing damage as he slashes across your birdie chest.
No.
Your turn.
I have that then.
Have at you. With what? Still with a scythe? You had the scythe, right?
Yes, I did have that. However, I will use my quick draw and I will pull out my adamantine longsword and have at him with its green shininess.
You got a sword? I got a fancy sword, cause fuck you.
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
And with one frail swoop, I kill him.
There was the scythe. I guess you left it down there.
Fwom.
And it does hit. Like
There's still something wrong with his
Everything.
strength thing. I don't understand what's going on. But they put in the +1 for the strength, but it's supposed to be +2 bare minimum, and then it's also supposed to have another +2 for his rage. I don't understand what's going on because I don't get this thing.
okay.
So it should actually be 7 damage.
Right.
Or 6. 6 damage?
I did it.
Okay.
Move past that.
As long as you know what's going on.
True.
Somebody will have to look into that. Somebody that isn't me.
I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. And same guys last time. Or the one in front of Jakar.
Hey, Turkar, you should try
Yeah.
and shove that guy. It'd be funny.
I shove him.
It's not your turn, but I mean, next time. He could pull a Caladrel, it'd be great fun.
You needed to turn rage on.
What's that supposed to mean?
I clicked the thing, I don't understand.
You didn't.
I clicked the thing in the buffs that said rage.
Well, I didn't have a check mark, so.
I don't understand.
Get rid of that. Item 2. I think it was suffering poison that might be left over. Miscellaneous element. Anyway, well, sorry, I totally didn't mention magic missile. Who?
The guy that Jakar is facing, the same guy I did last time.
Okay.
And then if I get a choice on each one of these, so if any of them kill him, the next most visible guy to me.
All right. Hey, doesn't look good to you, Trakar, as things keep like burying themselves, little force missiles into parts of him.
Yay.
It's still seemingly up.
Well, I believe that's something we need to quickly cure him of. relieve him of his artifact. And by that I mean his life.
It's heart, in fact.
Yeah.
His heart, in fact. All right. So, how would you like to go about that?
I would like to take my sword and
Isn't it
jam
not
it.
his turn?
Oh, it isn't.
He just went.
It's true. Okay.
I thought it was soon, but I wasn't going to say no.
Sorry.
This guy attempts to climb up. Why is it letting me climb? He's incapable of pulling himself up.
Incapable?
Incapable. This guy, upon seeing that the guy can't do shit for crap, doesn't continue to help him. Steps
You are
over
worthless. To heck with you.
and attempts a slam attack against your car. But
Of
misses.
course.
What a missy weirdo. Galadriel.
So I don't suppose you have a token for that vomit swarm.
We had a thing internal for that. There you go.
Where is it?
Like, sort of below you.
I had to zoom out. Hold on. Sort of below. What does that mean?
Like,
Oh, I see. Okay. So it appears next to me. And then I send it up the wall.
okay.
Just like the lady.
What's its move speed?
I need you to talk into the mic.
What is its move speed?
It is 20 feet.
Okay. So it's going to. I mean, it started where you were, so this is 5'10". It makes it one like level up the wall. I guess puts it there, but sort of under the stairway.
But can't it do like a full round move and move more than just one times its move speed?
Yes.
It only moves when I will it to, and it's a standard action for me to make it move more.
Oh,
Oh.
that's all it gets. It's small. It got little legs.
So I have it moved at 20, and then I will pick myself up. And that's it for me.
All right. What is swarm damage? It's like a D6 or something if you're there. That standing. Reyna.
All right. Can I? I think that only Jerome can control the floating disc. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. Can I sort of get off of the disc and onto the wall and make my way to where there are stairs again?
Yep.
Okay. What do I need to do that, or can I just do it?
Make an acrobatics check.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay. Obviously putting my bow away so that I can use both my hands. Acro.
But that doesn't have the swarm rules.
There's something going on, but it's really hard to hear you.
That doesn't have the swarm rules. Galadriel, like the swarm. Like a
What?
small swarm. I'd ask you what damage it does if it's on somebody. It's like a D6, right?
It's D6 plus poison and distraction.
Okay.
Ooh. Distraction.
This is the specific swarm. It is linked on the bottom of the swarm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's under spell tokens in your journal now. And it has a token action of the damage that it does.
Okay.
So you might want to edit it for having the poison and distraction, because I only put a D6 in there. But when you drag that over, it'll give you those fighters whenever you need it. Scooby-Doo, Reyna, you make an acrobatics check. Which you do. Yes, you make it across
Alright, so
whatever you want to go.
I'm going to get back on the
On the
stairs.
stairs there, okay.
And I'm going to not be a prune anymore.
Yep.
And so that counted as like double its distance for my move speed.
Yeah, that'll be your turn. Because
Oh,
you had to stand up too.
That's true. Okay. So here I am.
Doop, 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 doop. Be this guy down here. He's like, gurgle burgle. And he tries to slam, sort of doesn't care about the sword anymore and tries to slam Drakkar. And misses. Now Drakkar can do the thing.
I would like to take this opportunity to thrust my sword deeply into where I believe his heart should be. And I say terrible things about his mother.
As a free action.
You may. That's you, dear.
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I forgot that I'm
Sword attack.
forward. Boom. Boom. And fuck that guy. Nice.
That does hit.
Again, it should be, I believe, 8 damage, not 5.
Oh, good. He dies.
Yay!
And you stab him, and he falls backwards off of the blade, basically unstabbing himself.
Is there any chance that he hits the other guy on his way down and knocks him off the rope he's dangling from?
He's not dangling from a rope,
What's he dangling from?
just holding on to the edge of the walkway.
Is there any chance he hits the other guy on the way down, makes him let go of the walkway he's dangling from?
Nope.
Drat.
So he comes sailing down,
Whee!
levels, passes you. There is a wet sound
Ew.
from down below.
It went kersplat.
Good.
That's gross.
I keep yelling about his mother.
Seriously, though, your mother was really fat.
And quite the horde. Everyone had a turn, including Galadriel.
It's always quality when you can insult the enemy and a party member at the same time.
Absolutely.
Efficient.
Pure gold. Pure comedy genius.
Jerome.
I don't want to do anything other than magic missile. I don't feel like setting the building on fire today.
Seems like a sound idea.
So,
I concur.
yeah, we'll go for the guy that is kitty corner to car.
Kitten corner.
Yeah, kitten corner.
All right. Doo-doo-doo, skidoo, sprow. Okay. He takes damage from that. This guy, he's going to want to not be hanging on anymore.
Well, isn't that just too bad for him?
We'd like to see a strength check that doesn't result in, like, a 2. Nope. Just can't get up. This guy, having written Johnny can't lift himself off, will slam into Jakar, and fails critically.
Yay! I love it when they do that.
Okay. It is simply a standard miss, however. Caladrel.
So you know that swarm of spiders crawling up the wall?
Yes.
They go up another 20 feet.
Perfect. Crawling out and around the staircase. Doop, 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 up. Uppity up. Jerome, you see a horrible swarm of spiders come pouring over the staircase and continue up the wall. Doop-a-dee-dop-a-doo.
The next is perfect. Falling bells, swarming spiders.
Alright.
I, on the bottom floor, having just picked myself up, I'm a little shocked when I see somebody splat on the floor next to me.
Well, hello.
Not only is he a puddle, he seems to have taken a particularly jagged piece of bell straight through the chest and out the back.
Ew.
I will search his goo.
Let me just
I
sieve
can't-
through this.
You
I
find
can't-
goo.
I can't imagine there's a body, an actual body to search. So I searched the goo.
You know,
Gross.
you run him through a strainer.
I do tend to keep a china cap on, just in case.
You pan for gold in a river of gore.
Yikes.
Literally.
Yes.
That is spectacular.
He has a longsword on him.
can throw those.
And a couple of other things. Seems to have one of them creepy masks, but you don't really know why, because his face kind of looks like it anyway. Just sort of a club thing, you guess.
What face is left?
Yeah. Well, like, yeah.
Well, I can't figure if it's because the face molded to the mask on impact, or if that's what he actually looked like.
And there is like seems to have been like a belt and some clothing involved, and off of the belt there is a pouch with 20 gold coins in.
Hot damn.
Woot.
I did find gold.
You struck gold.
I pocket it and I don't see where.
Huh.
That's it.
Okay.
Somebody lose something down here?
Reyna.
What is this black line right here signifying?
That is where you would transition to the other set of stairs. I don't know why my map has so few stairs on it, because other
That
maps
is
don't.
weird. Okay. Well. Running, running, running. I'm running over here. Run, 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 run. Zoom. Alright, so I've lost track of how much space that was. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What the hell? 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Or can I go further still? If I'm doing a full round movement, is it 3 times?
If you are running, it is 3 times, yes.
And 15, 20, 25, 30. Gray is.
Alright. Getting on up there, Jakar.
I find the next closest enemy and I make my way toward him with ferocity, and I want to stab at him as well.
Okay. 2 again. There.
I can't get used to having a control of other people's stuff. Alright, we go. Stab you in your stupid, squishy face. 11 damage.
Alright.
And he dies terribly, right? Yes?
Absolutely. That's
True.
totally canon.
Okay, so my entire screen went like black, and I can't see anything. So,
That's a problem.
yeah, we'll solve it after this battle, hopefully. But how many guys are still left standing?
2.
2.
Well, one is standing, one is dangling pitifully.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the standing one this time.
Well, that's who you went after last time.
What?
That's who you went after last time, too.
All right. And I only have one more level 1 after that.
Okay. -2. -3. -4. Alright, this guy is gonna do the thing. Hey! Boop!
No! How do you get over there?
That's where he pulled himself up to.
I don't buy that.
It worked. Shuffled over, pulled himself up. But that's sort of what he's able to do. This guy says, I don't know about that. Tries to slam Jakar. Critically fails.
Falls in a pit. Oh.
Just a miss.
Well, I mean, wishful thinking.
Really appreciate the critical fails, but I'd like it if they stuck and were
Back to me
actually
already.
fails.
It's back to me already.
It's back to you already.
That was confusing. The spider swarm goes up another 20.
All right, and 20.
And I look up to see where this falling mess of dew came from.
Way up there in the distant distance.
Hey! Hey!
I look
Put more
down.
down.
You have had a request for delivery. Reyna.
I step out of the way, but I'm looking up and waiting.
Very excited.
Oh, all right, so from where I'm at, I saw you doing some rangy things. How close am I to these jokers?
You are probably. Let's see. You gotta go up. Probably 45 feet away.
Drat.
Angle.
Whatever. All right.
You are on the lowest part of the stairs of your level of stairs.
Okay. I am going to move to here. Can I still see them from here?
Yes.
All right. While I move to there, redraw my short bow that I put away so I didn't fall into the abyss. And quapow against this guy.
All right. You take a shot, and it narrowly misses, embedding itself into the bottom of the catwalk.
Lame sauce.
Car.
I have at the same guy I've already attacked.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Who is this Andrea person that just attacked?
We've moved on.
All right. Takar, what are you doing?
I want to kill people
How do you want to kill people?
in the most effective manner possible with my
A worthy
sword.
cause.
Right?
Nice. I mean, a little less nice, but
It sadly doesn't confirm.
of course not.
You
Should
do the worst damage ever.
should be 5, and not 2.
5 damage.
5 damage. Also, that guy probably shouldn't be green anymore unless he's poisoned.
Who are you swinging for, I guess? Car.
Were you going for the guy right in front of you?
Yes.
Jerome.
Bet you can guess what I'm gonna do.
Your last level 1 spell?
Yep.
At whom?
The guy I hit last time. I'll start with him. I'll redirect the missiles if any of them kill him.
Alright. Same guy. Count 3. Count 2. Count 4. Okay. That guy.
I'm gonna leave and rejoin to try to fix this.
Okay.
Maybe
Tries to slam at you, Chakar, and misses. Tries to slam at you and misses. This is pathetic.
Huh.
Galadriel.
So the swarm goes up to the next level.
Boop.
How much movement would you say is left?
That's like sort of 10, so you got 10 left.
Okay. So they skitter along the beams. Either of these guys dangling at all?
Nobody's dangling anymore, sadly.
Okay.
But the guy on the left, I will say, the guy on the left is on less of a thing than the guy on the right is.
That's good because he's also the best to attack.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Out of nowhere, spiders everywhere.
It's a little unsettling for you, Chakar, to experience this.
Totally didn't
Well,
see
I
that
mean-
coming. And now there's spiders all over that guy.
When does the damage kick in? On his turn, or
I mean, if they can attack now.
well, it's just like it doesn't really attack. It's just swarm damage, right? It's about being in the swarm.
It would be my turn.
Well, if you're gonna do that on your turn, then
Are they doing it?
I guess
Are you gonna do it?
like the thing.
It looks like it's just a straight D20 for them. Any chance at a sneak attack?
Well, no, it's a swarm. It's got swarm rules. It just does damage when you start your turn. I thought it was if you start your turn in it.
What?
A swarm just does damage if you start your turn in it.
Okay. Are they doing damage, or is that it for me?
I guess that's it for you, unless you want to do something.
I'm still waiting for somebody else to fly down here. Well, maybe less fly and more fall plummet.
Fall without style. Raina.
All right. Can I see anybody from where I am, or am I like right underneath them?
You have somewhat of a vantage, but from here there's probably half cover.
All right. If I do a double move, does that make me not able to attack?
Yes,
Fuck it.
you know that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm moving to here, and that's as good as it gets.
Okay. Sort of actually puts you here.
This thing is so confusing.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. It's just the worst. Alright. Your car.
Kill everyone in sight.
Specifics.
I run up to the guy closest to me.
What just happened?
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh my god, DM.
Okay. Closest to you. Please continue.
And I stab him in an angle that is an attempt to decapitate him, like stabbing downward into the jugular.
Alright. You miss.
Me and these called shots. It's like 8 out of 10.
How always surprised at how you do your attacks. Jerome.
Um, I can't exactly hold my turn because I'm the last in the turn order.
Yep.
Huh. Where'd my floating disc go?
It's probably right where I left it.
Sitting over there on the edge of the wall.
Um, all right. What's my situation over here with like the steps missing, the
It's like right here.
10 feet of steps missing?
There are 10 feet of missing steps.
And
It's just wall. They broke away pretty
all right.
clearly as a bell went through them.
So that'd be what, a 10-foot jump then?
Yeah.
All right. We are going to attempt a 10-foot jump.
From where you are?
Yeah,
Okay.
or whatever gets me onto this landing here. That's what is that? Acrobatics, or is it there actually a separate jump? What?
Acrobatics.
You're, again, really hard to hear.
Acrobatics. Okay. You plummet.
Can I try to catch him?
Question.
From where you are.
Question, real quick. The thing for the floating disc says that if he's not controlling it, it hovers like 5 feet behind him. At the point where he stopped paying attention to it and started shooting magic missiles, would it have gravitated back to him and been right there?
No. He put it somewhere. He didn't leave the vicinity. No.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Falls. That's not the way he fell anyway.
Yeah, I didn't fall behind me. I fell in front of me.
No, but if it would have been right there, then, like, why bother with the jumping?
All right.
I'm assuming like some of my like flowing garments just kind of caught on the railing.
9 points of falling damage.
Owie! I'm gonna burn the building down.
There you go, Caladrell. Was that what you were asking for?
Thankfully, you fell basically exactly where the bell fell,
Ouch.
so there aren't any bell shards there
Oh, what?
because they exploded. There
Okay.
wouldn't be any bell shards at the point of impact. It's like the only place they aren't.
Hey, buddy.
It's like getting shot at by a musket.
Yeah.
You get bored up there? You want to come down here and join me?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Awesome.
He's hurting a little bit. This
Well, I get
guy,
my elixirs.
it's his turn, and he's like, I'm gonna slam. Nope.
And welcome to the jam.
This guy takes some damage. Why is it not token actioning like it's supposed to? Oh, because that's not actually the token I made. Boop. That was the expedient one that I made.
Can you put the map back on the grid?
No. That ship has sailed.
We considered it, and we said no.
All right. Don't know why that's not showing us up as a token action, because it really, really should. Okay, so that happens. It's good damage, though. What's the poison do?
Poison is Fort DC 11,
All right.
and then it's 1 round for 2 rounds, or once a round for 2 rounds. Effect is 1d2 strength damage.
No, he fails his fortitude
Wow.
Nice.
because he's dead.
Oh,
And
that makes sense.
he topples over, carrying the spiders with him.
What?
Drat.
They're all
That's not
over
true.
him.
That's not true.
That's true. All the way down to the bottom floor.
This place really doesn't like people going up it.
Some of the spiders, start leaping from the body as it's plummeting down. You got spiders in your hair.
Oh.
Galadriel.
Yeah.
Splat!
Caladriel snickers, just like that. Wait, where did it flat? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Aw, my spiders.
Oh, my bees.
All right. Well, I'll search his goo.
All right. Got a long sword. Doesn't seem to have any money on him.
Take the longsword.
Rena.
All right. Do I have a reasonably clear shot from here?
It's a little bit problematic because Trakar's in the way.
Okay.
You can make it, but it's gonna have probably about half cover.
Well, if I step over to here, do I have a reasonably clear shot?
Much better.
Okay. So from here, then.
Yep.
How close am I?
About 25 feet, thereabouts.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Are you hiding?
I mean, sure. Hold on, I gotta get on a different screen for that. And boop.
Alright. Pretty sure that you got that.
And boop. Yes. And boop.
That's a good perception, but not good enough. Alright, so you fire an arrow from the shadows, which goes whistling past the edge of the bell, scraping the fletching ever so slightly, and it buries into him in a particularly painful looking place.
Right in the groin. And he dies of groin damage.
Nope.
Drat.
Trakar.
He dies of Trakar damage.
I just go ape shit and start swinging like a madman.
Okay. Should have just shoved the guy.
You miss. Shroom.
Well.
Does he have any other thing that he can do in his turn? Like, could he just push the guy?
He could have maybe
Like,
didn't attack.
ah! Oh, for fuck's sake.
He can move. He can stand. You know how the game is played.
I'm asking if you'll,
No.
do nice things.
Jerome.
I'm going to start walking back up.
Ow. Ow.
Where does that put me? Is this the ground?
Two of the squares in that hole are the first two squares of that stairway, and then the last square of that stairway is equal to the first square of the other stairway.
Is this the ground? He's so,
25.
damaged that he can't even tell. Is this real life?
I have two fingers. One of them's kind of bent the wrong way.
I think here is the 30.
All right.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
All right. Moving on up.
And the shadow clock.
This guy here, he's gonna try to do a thing, and we want to see that thing pay off this time.
No, we don't. We want to see him fall.
Otherwise, I don't get it. Nope. 15 is still not good enough. This guy's dead. Galadriel.
Oh dear. Wait, which guy's dead?
The guy who's dead is dead.
Oh,
The guy that
The
you
guy
just
who's
searched.
next to you. Yeah.
He's not in the turn order anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm still waiting for another thing. Hey! Hey! Are there any more?
Reyna.
Hey!
I'm gonna do that last thing again because it seemed to work so well.
Hey!
Gonna have to re-hide.
Alright.
You have to move at least 10 feet in order to hide from somewhere they know where you are.
Okay. Like there's no stairs on the next level, so I don't really necessarily know where I would be. That's where I am?
Yep.
Okay. And Sneaky Pie.
All right. Do your things.
Fuck!
Careens off of the side of the bell. Your car. You're muted.
He's burbed.
Ah, great.
Hey!
So while he's gone, I would just like to make an offhand comment to the rest of the party. So every time he needs to hit something with a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
he switches to try to do some sort of combat maneuver.
But I'm not actually rolling him a combat maneuver. He's just flavor texting.
Because that's all he's doing right now, is hitting with a weapon. I'm just saying, like, every time he needs to hit something with a weapon, he combat maneuvers. At this time, he's hitting it with a weapon.
I've told him 3 times to push him. Waiting to be killed. Waiting to be killed. Josh, are you back?
Jerome, why don't you go? We'll just swap them.
All right. 20. I'm just going back up so I could fall again.
Perfect.
This is a sound plan.
What is the range on your force disc, by the way?
It's where is that at? Floating disk is
It says within spell range.
35 feet, which I think I've gone outside that distance.
Yeah. But it will follow you if you stop controlling it and move, is what it said it would.
Oh, we
Yeah.
just lost Dave.
Wind up 5 feet behind you. So it's sort of just following you up the stairs now.
Like a cute little puppy dog that's
Yeah.
kind of invisible. An invisible puppy dog.
We lost Dave. Josh, are you back?
Anyone know any good jokes?
Nope.
Okay. So, the faceless stalker goes.
Dave says, internet crap to give me a minute.
Does make a successful hit. Hesitation in combat. Kind of a bummer. I'm pretty sure that doesn't beat any CMD I've ever heard of. 6 damage. Galadriel.
Oh, he's not back yet, is he?
No, he's still without internet. So
Right.
we really truly are just in a holding pattern now. We need someone to come back.
I'm here.
I'm here.
You're here? Could
Oh,
you
now
take
you
your
are.
turn? Because we skipped you.
Yeah. Now you can go.
Yeah. I will punch the guy directly in the mouth.
God damn it. Okay.
You have a sword in your hand, but also he's on a catwalk.
Yep, no, I'm going to punch him as hard as I can.
I don't even know what to click for that.
It's melee. Just a melee attack.
Okay. Unarmed strike?
Why,
But you
yeah.
have-
Why does it
Yeah,
smell
but
like
you have-
hot dogs all of a sudden?
I don't
I
know.
am ordering pizza.
Yeah, because we
Well,
can totally
yeah,
smell it all the way from California. Anyway, yes, unarmed
Right.
strike is what I'm rolling.
A hot dog pizza? Yeah. You
But
miss.
you just got to add the modifiers to it though, because
Yeah,
that's not a part of that.
Hold on.
I don't know what
You miss though.
I don't know what it was to actually hit the guy though.
More than that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Why don't you push
I-
him?
I
I
think-
say from in the shadows.
I take a 5-foot step back.
All right. Boop. Oh, Caladrel.
Still not back.
Reyna.
All right. I'm gonna try to move back to where I was before. I'm gonna not roll as Jakar. I'm gonna try to be sneaky about it. Yay!
Yep. Do that stuff.
Boom.
Son
Oh,
of a-
now there are two. Hey! Nice! Cause fuck that guy.
All right. You sink an arrow, basically, like right into his chest. You probably punctured a lung. It's not looking good. Caladrel.
Yeah. Let's all give a rousing standing ovation to the internet service provided by AT&T because it's terrible.
Hooray.
Woo.
All right, so hey, hey, is there anyone left up there? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can totally hear you.
And
But I'm in
nobody wants
stealth.
this button.
I'm in stealth mode, so I'm not answering you.
Well, that's my turn. Nobody answered me the last round either.
Still in stealth mode. We're busy up here. Do something useful.
And I'm enraged. I'm enraged, and I don't hear well
And
when I'm enraged.
ignoring your very existence.
Jakar.
I will bull rush the guy off the catwalk.
Hooray.
Thank you, Jesus. All right, we go. Bibbidi-bibbidum. Bibbidi-bibbidoom. That's that. Scrolling.
Coming out like Flash Gordon. Bam!
Now, is this a bull rush or is this an overrun? This is a bull rush, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Well, yeah, because otherwise I'm going over with him.
Holy Mother of God.
Rolling it again to confirm.
You don't.
It's not that kind of thing.
Not how you do. So you take a step back, and the thing sort of, I mean, you guess it grins at you, and then it takes an arrow in the chest and sort of lurches to the side, and you take advantage of the fact that it leans slightly away from the wall, and you just charge into that gap, and just push him away from the wall. He makes a desperate attempt to grab at the additional catwalks running the other way. But the blood that had run down his arm from the arrow slicks his hands, and they just leave a streak as he goes just sailing down, letting out this horrible in like 6 different voices.
Ooh, creepy.
And As he's flailing around and his trajectory changes slightly, I'd like Caladril to make me a reflex save.
Oh,
So this isn't going to be like a Ghostbusters scene where I just get where I get covered in the sweet sticky goo. This will actually hurt.
Yeah, they're not goo until they hit. So, yeah.
I mean, they might goo when they hit me.
Yeah. It would goo around you, but parts of you might goo as well.
Did not actually do the thing. Ah. So because I had to reload, reopen the stupid character sheet. No, it's the same dumb thing. Damn it. And now it's not clicking.
Why don't you use your token action reflex button?
Okay, I am super lagged for no reason.
What?
I am super lagged for no reason, and it's pissing me off.
Would you like me to do the reflex for you?
This is a further example of the wonderful internet provided by AT&T.
Yes, no.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the token action? So it is.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe you should have said yes.
Maybe I should have rolled that as the right thing.
yeah, who's this David H
Yeah,
guy?
seriously.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I mean, he used to be cool, but then he's a jerk now.
The faceless stalker comes plummeting out of the belfry, and it absolutely just obliterates some guy who popped into existence named David.
So it's like double the goo.
Yeah,
Sucks to be
you're
that
just
guy.
like you like see it coming and you move, and then a guy shows up and goes, "What?" And then, boom! Just you are covered.
I am covered in viscera.
Gross.
I look like Turkar should.
It is gooey as all hell. Another longsword comes clattering down.
Excellent. Well, that's 3 long swords in my ranged arsenal. I don't think I vomit. I do bark though.
We can't hear you. We still
But
can't hear
actually
you.
into the microphone.
Are we in still in initiatives? Right.
He's having microphone issue. Just bear with him for a second.
This is like the night of technical difficulties.
Right?
It's hit all of us, I think, at one point or another so far.
I'm not going to say a word.
Right. I understand.
I might.
Well, of course
I
you
don't know what
can,
to say.
but I can't, because it's already happened to us. I mean,
I'll be,
Yeah.
I'll
That's
be
why I'm
right
not
back.
saying anything.
Why are you not saying anything?
Because I haven't had any issues yet.
Ah, gotcha. Well, good for you. Unlike the rest of us, who not to
Yeah, well
so.
now I'm screwed because you made me say it anyway.
No, I didn't. I asked a question, and I didn't know
You
that's where you were
did, and I
going
could
with
have
it.
been rude and
I
said
mean,
screw you. I'm still not saying anything.
that's true, you could have, but you didn't, because you're a
But I
friend.
didn't.
And
Right, exactly. But when my computer crashes, I'm totally blaming you.
well, I mean, everything else is usually your fault somehow.
Didn't say it was your fault. I said I was blaming you.
Same difference.
Not quite.
There's always results in being my fault, so kind of the same. At least in my perspective, anyhow.
Are we still waiting on Jeff's mic?
He's not even in the hangout anymore.
Oh, right.
He is currently restarting his computer. Because he has issues.